Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, She Talks Systems. If you are new here, a warm welcome. My name is Nicola and I am the host of She Talks Systems and the owner of Nicola Melinda Consulting. So today's video, I am going to walk you through how you can use ClickUp to manage your YouTube workflow. So I'm actually going to guide you through how I use ClickUp to manage my YouTube channel and how it helps to keep me on track, how I can plan my upcoming videos, and also keep an eye on the content that has already been published, and also how my team can help me in managing the She Talk Systems channel. So if you have a YouTube channel, and even if you have a podcast, you can still implement the same workflow, you can implement the same ideas, and this will help you to really get organized. So if you're currently starting out, or you have a YouTube channel that is at the moment a little bit disorganized and you need a real clear process on how to manage it, then I'm pulling back the curtain in this video and I am going to show you exactly how I use ClickUp to manage my very own channel. For those of you who are new, please be sure to subscribe, drop a comment below, hit like on this video if you like this content, and if you want to see more, I drop a new video every single week and share tips on how you can use ClickUp and Dubsado as an online consultant in your business. So let's get going. I'm going to do a screen share with you guys and I am going to bring you behind the scenes. So this is inside of my ClickUp and this is pretty much my She Talk Systems management area. So I want to walk you through how I've set this up in my business and how I'm using it, and you can take away any ideas that you have as well, and that will help you to get a bit more organized. So first things first, in my ClickUp, I actually have a space which is dedicated to She Talk Systems. So anything to do with She Talk Systems is a separate space. I don't incorporate it within Nicola Melinda Consulting or with the marketing or anything like that. It has its own area. And I did this on purpose because I may have people on my team who are working on She Talk Systems, but they have nothing to do with Nicola Melinda Consulting. So I keep the two separate. So I do have a space, and then I just at the moment have lists. I'm not using folders in this area. I'm just using task lists, and they work really well for me. So I have an area for overall management. So She Talk Systems, overall management. So let me show you the list view first, and you can see that there's a lot going on in this area. I have tasks that are mapped out for me and my team, and then I have my SOPs in place as well, and I'm also using the docs view. And then I have a separate list for my YouTube management. This is my actual YouTube management workflow, and all of my videos that have been scheduled, videos that are in progress. You can see there's a lot of recording going on at the moment, or videos ready to edit. This is the video that is currently being recorded, and then I've got all of my upcoming videos for the next few months. I have my whole pipeline mapped out in this area. And so what is great is that I also have my resources, so access to my templates, SOPs, platform access. All of this is also stored in this area, in this list as well for my team. So anyone who just needs quick access points, they can always come back to this area as well. So let's walk you through from the beginning. So as you can see at the top here, you might be wondering, well, why do you have these documents and links at the top? So whenever you create a new list, you can actually add a description to your list. And this is really helpful because sometimes people don't have the time to be diving into Google Drives or diving into ClickUp documents. And so I have actually pulled the key documents that my team members will need quick access to. This loom here is, if I click on this space, the description opens up and it allows you to optimize it and edit it as you need. So I have in here a Loom video, which just is a walkthrough on how I manage She Talk Systems overall. So this is a training video. So my team member at the moment, she has access to this video. She's gone through, she's been trained on the process of how we manage She Talk Systems. And so I keep this video for reference. It's quite easy. If there's any questions, you can always go back and answer these questions. And then I have a main SOP doc. So this is actually a Google Doc, which is now inside of ClickUp. So I've kept the original document in Google, which is linked here, but I do have it linked in ClickUp as well. So if she just needs to go back, if anyone needs to go back to the main SOP, everything is also written. So I have a video SOP and I also have a written SOP. And then I have a training schedule. So I have a She Talk Systems Facebook group. And so when I want to schedule trainings, live trainings in my group, I have a set schedule. And so I will update this doc and then I will have my VA just schedule those trainings out within my Facebook group for me. So that's literally the description, an overview. And then you'll see at the top, I have a document view. So my document view is pretty much how I manage my entire She Talk Systems area. So this is inside of my main SOP. So it manages my SOP covers how I'm going to manage my YouTube videos, when they will be posted, my posting schedule, who's responsible for what area. I have video content ideas, which are now also pulled into ClickUp. I also have all of my messages of what gets posted in my Facebook group. So there's a lot of information in this area. I have a lot of links. I've also made reference to automations that we have in place that will support us inside of managing She Talk systems. Then we move on to YouTube management. Now, I do have a separate SOP for my YouTube manager. That's not brought into ClickUp yet, but we do have an actual SOP. But that SOP is also linked inside of my main She Talk Systems SOP overall. So my YouTube manager also will have access to that, and they'll be able to see exactly what is expected of them as well going forward. I've got another SOP document linked in here, and it just gives all the information, template links, everything that is needed is inside of that SOP. Then I have my Facebook group. So I manage my Facebook group from inside this area. And then I have content ideas. So my channel, She Talk Systems, is providing content ideas on how you can really use Dubsado and ClickUp inside of your business. So I might use this as like a brain dump. I will dump ideas into this actual document. If there's any ideas that I like, I can actually create tasks from this area, and I can tick off what has already been done. So some of these you'll see are ticked off the list because I've already published these videos. You can have a look through my video list and you can see that these are already done and uploaded. And then these are other ideas that I do want to bring into play. And these are actually tasks that I have put in place. So these are upcoming videos that are being planned and will be published soon. So I will take some of these ideas if I think, oh, that's a really great idea, and I will be able to put that into my YouTube management workflow in this list over here. So all of my content ideas are housed in this document. And then I have a YouTube script, which is essentially a script that I took from, I had this idea from another video, and I will try to find the video and link it down below. But I give credit to this person. He gave a really good framework of how to framework your video script. So especially for someone like me who's getting used to doing YouTube, if you're wondering how to sort of break up your videos and how to really get the meat of your video, this is a framework. So I'm going to try and find the video that I got this from, and then I will give the due credit. But this is not my actual framework of the script, but I now use this in my videos, and it's helped me so much just to talk through the key points so that I can really deliver the best. And then I have, this is my Tech Tuesdays. So in my Facebook group, I was doing Tech Tuesdays for quite some time for the first 5 months of 2021. And so my schedule topics would all be in this area as well. And that's pretty much my doc view. That's how I organize my documents and strategize and brain dump. All of my ideas go into this area. And what's really helpful is that nothing gets lost. Everything stays in one place. And so I can just know where I need to go for content ideas, on what's going on in my Facebook group, any updates to the SOPs, I can just put it all into this area. And then any ongoing management tasks or any tasks that need to be done for She Talk Systems, the Facebook group, systems, tasks, anything at all gets put into this area, and I'll assign it either to myself or to my team. So let's come across into the workflow. So this is the actual YouTube management workflow for She Talk Systems, and this is what I do and how I manage it. So first things first is I do have a task template, which is also linked here above in the description. So again, you'll see I'm also using the description in this list to just keep all the key things in place. So I have a template task that I use, and this essentially allows me to ensure that I'm adding in the same details over and over again. So I've got the video episode name and a link to the video episode description, templates and call to action. And so if I ever want to create a new video, I can always just use that template over and over again. So I have also added in some custom fields in this area that really help me in terms of keeping a track of my videos. I've got the publish date, the due date when it needs to be completed. Publish date is when it goes live on the channel. I've got the episode number, and then I have an actual link to the video. This is great because I will use this link in my emails, I'll use it in my Facebook group or for promos. So I just want to be able to have that link quickly to access. And then you may be wondering, well, what are these numbers? What are these little tasks? So this is the checklist. This is the internal checklist for the task. So let's have a look at this actual task, how to build a YouTube workflow. So this is the video that I'm working on at the moment. So you'll notice here that I've got a different status in place. So I do have a template status for this workflow. So my status points look something like this. Let me just hit it on a certain task. So here we go. All of the statuses that I use, I have upcoming videos, recording in progress, preparing the show notes, the video is ready to edit, editing is in progress, it's ready for review, approved to schedule, and scheduled. Now, depending on how you like to work, you could actually have these statuses as a drop-down field. So you could say the task status, and you could use a drop-down field. I like to break my statuses out in this way. There's no right or wrong, there's no rules. And I also like to use the list view. But again, if you like to use the Kanban view, you can also do that. It gives you an idea of what's coming up. I don't mind the Kanban view. I actually use this for my content workflow, but for my videos, I like to see it in the list view. But I can see what videos are ready to edit, and I can see what's been scheduled as well, and all of that. So if you do want to see different views, you can definitely do that. Now, the statuses are great because also what they do is allow me to see at what stage each video is at, so I can see how on track we are with the task and with each video, and what is left to do, what work is left to be done. So that is really, really important, especially if you have someone who's working on this. So if you just record the videos and then you assign that to your YouTube manager or your video editor, then you'll also want to ensure that they are also updating the statuses in the same way, that they are ticking off what needs to be done. So let's go back to the task itself. So inside of the task description, what you'll notice is that I've added in my show notes, and so I can add in all of the points for this video. I haven't actually done that for this, so this isn't the best example, but you can see what I mean in this area. And my call to action, and then the video description that I will use will be put in this place, and then the Canva templates will also be added here as well. So then if we come down below, then I have a checklist, and this is a template checklist, but it is added to my YouTube tasks as well. So the checklist ensures that these are the actions. This is like an SOP within the task. So an SOP for each YouTube video that I need to prepare to make sure this video is ready to publish. So writing up the video notes, recording the video, kind of doing that back to front right now, but I can tick this off the list if I wish. Uploading the video to a Google Drive. So we do have a drive for each video that's going on our channel. Video is ready to edit. So it's been edited. We've created the thumbnails. We've submitted it for review and scheduling to YouTube. And then we're optimizing with the SEO. So that's the description, making sure it's SEO friendly. We've got the keywords in there, and social media posts are scheduled as well. So some of these might look a bit repetitive, but that's fine. It works for me, and it really just ensures that nothing is getting missed off the radar. So this is what I do in each task. And so as you can see, I've been able to plan out all of my video content for the rest of Q3, definitely, and also a little bit into the early part of Q4. So this is all the content that is being planned. So it looks like quite a lot, but because I now have a clear process in place, and I can actually assign due dates to my videos, so I now know once or twice a week, I'm going to prepare some new YouTube videos to actually get ready for the channel. And so once it's prepared, I can then update the status points, and I can literally just reassign this to someone else if there's someone on my team managing it. And then once the video goes into scheduled, this actually allows me to see, right, we've got the due date is done, it's now been published. The episode number can be updated if that has changed. And also I can grab the YouTube link directly to that video. So this workflow is what really helps to keep me on track. It's helped me to plan my content out with ease. I can play around because I'm also using the docs view as well. I can also go back through my documents and go back through the content, and I can see what's been uploaded, what's in progress, what's an idea that I've already pulled from this area that is already in the workflow to either be done or is in progress. So nothing is really getting duplicated. And also in terms of managing the content, sometimes content will change. So for example, I actually made a couple of changes today, and I recorded a video on ClickUp forms, on how to use ClickUp forms for your consulting business. This was an idea that I just had this morning, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to put this into the workflow. So I need to just assign an actual publish date for this particular video, but it has been recorded. So it's kind of jumped the queue, and that's absolutely fine. It works for me, and it means that I have constant content coming out on my channel. So let me know if that was helpful for you in terms of getting started with YouTube. And I am actually going to drop a template down below that you guys can grab so you can get started in organizing your YouTube workflow inside of ClickUp straight away. So if you have any questions, please feel free to tag me. You can also connect with me inside of my She Talks Systems Facebook group, or you can connect with me on Instagram over at Nicola Melinda Consulting. Make sure you hit subscribe, comment below, and I will see you here next time for another video here on She Talks Systems. Thanks so much for watching.